Hey guys, this is Jay back again. I figured I'd start videoing this since just look at how she's blazing. She is hot, and boy is she hot right now. I figured I'd test her out. I got a railroad spike sitting in there. Want to see if I can get that spike red hot and see if I can at least halfway beat her out. But as you can see, it's nice and bright orange in there, and it's just blazing. This thing is going at it. Oh, and I'm gonna see if I can roll this one piece over. I don't know if this will stand on it. You're gonna have to forgive me for all the primitive setup out here. I still need to get a decent set of tongs for this. It is horrible to work with when trying to hammer anything out. It makes the job really, really irritating. I spend more time burning grass than actually hanging onto the spike. So, oh, chunk of wood came out. Should I get this back in the fire? Actually, see how an 8-pounder works on this one. Thinned it out some. I'm not really trying to do anything special with this one. Just seeing how hot this would get it. It's a lot easier to do this in the dark. That way you can tell if it's actually getting up to temperature. Here it's just guessing. I might be just cold forging it the way it's going. But and I'm not trying to do anything special. I'm just trying to see if I can beat it up flat somewhat. So forgive me if I'm not following any blacksmithing etiquette. But it is getting hot enough where it's actually flattening out some. It's not really hot where you're getting it where it's glowing and it's really easy to work, but it's getting it hot where it's at least decently malleable. I'll see if I can set it in the lower end where all the coals are and see if I can get it blazing. Maybe. And we'll see how she works. But this thing's taking off. I might have to grab more fuel and get her going. She is blazing. That is where I'm at right now. My hands are extremely uncomfortable at the amount of heat that is coming out the mouth of this thing. And I'd hate to imagine what it is up top. Yeah, it is really hot up there. I don't know about keeping apple cider warm with this kind of fire. It's more like boiling water. More like dissolving water. Wrong term, not dissolve. Evaporating water. That's what happens when you have a brain fart. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna see whether she's warmed up any. I know it hasn't been very long. I just want to check and see. Impatient is getting the best of me, but I just want to see how it's going. Okay, now I'll grab out the 8-pounder and just smash. She is flattening out. Boy, is she flattening out. Try to get this, but as you can see, this pliers is tearing this thing up the way it's going. It wasn't made to do what it's doing, but right now it's the only thing I got for it. So I'll redneck it for a little while. But this is mainly the stage where all the grunt work is. It's none of the real fine tuning stuff. As it goes, I'm pretty much a beginner at it anyway. Figure I'm good with pretty much everything else that's kind of artsy, molding clay, working with wood, and I wanted to have something that was a pretty decent challenge. And blacksmithing is a challenge, that's one thing for sure. You gotta be patient, and you gotta be able to see ahead when it comes to what you're working with. Because most people just look at this and it's just a piece of railroad iron, a railroad spike. But I've seen people make all kinds of crazy stuff out of these things. You just have to have the imagination, the determination, and the skill to get the result. And it takes, from what I've seen, it takes plenty of practice, plenty of screw-ups in the learning process to get there. So this rocket stove sure is, it's a success to me. She weighs a ton, but boy does she cook. This thing will keep you warm. That's probably like -10, -20 degrees outside. As much heat as this thing's kicking out, it's uncomfortable. You just don't want to get too close. The amount of air that's flowing through this right now, it shoots up a ton of sparks. It's almost like that little foundry I got, except for I don't have to be running the air on it. That's the way it seems she works. So, this is Jay, signing off. Later.